everybody wants to talk about the Summer Wells case. You want to talk about the possibility of Summer being trafficked. That possibility is there. It is there. And I am one person who would love for Summer Wells to be found. I would love for her to be found safe in a loving home with a great education. That is my perfect thinking. That is my belief in my mind. But there are thousands and thousands of kids that are having horrible things done to them. And I get it that you guys want to add Summer Wells in there. And it's all right if you want to. But don't fucking come in my chat and start putting misinformation out. Because that's been the problem in Summer's case from jump. The misinformation.
And this, of all things, said about him, and that's what the fuck he's gonna mention it for what, a year and a fucking half now? We've heard nothing but Andy's on the road, Andy's on the road. But there's goddamn proof out here. Factual, evidential proof he was not, could not have been. That's been out here since late 21. Here's the duh moment. Okay. Even if Andy was on the road, which he wasn't. Fact. Wouldn't that mean that Fred was too? So where's the whole, I think Fred's guilty because he was on the road he lived on the 15th? Ain't none of them worried about nothing but them, dude. Fuck them. Fuck them, man. Fuck all of them. Every one of them son of a bitches slept fine after Summer vanished. I got my ass beat because I couldn't sleep fine after Summer vanished. I was wondering which motherfucker was gonna lose their shit. There were nights I was listening to fucking gunshots go off that I was fucking certain Dawn had killed fucking Candace and the boys, and I'm flipping out, I'm crying. I'm waiting every night for her little voice to come out of the goddamn woods or anything. Listen to the motherfuckers running around in the middle of the night doing weird shit, meetings, fucking camera raising, doing fucking weird shit. And all these motherfuckers worried about is McDonough and fucking, I guess, social media and tragedy pimping and not getting fucking hung and having a good old fucking time and laughing and eating and fucking whores in bathroom stalls and motherfuckers tweaking out and staying out at Zoomers, studying fucking online to feed up bullshit to psychics like waterfalls and fucking swimming holes and whatever other bullshit. And a goddamn one of them motherfuckers didn't sleep fine after Summer vanished. Still do. I don't. And I never will until she's found. Despite all these pieces of shit. Including those church ass motherfuckers. 'Cause fuck them too. Goddamn narrative driving. Nobody else call out bullshit.
is him.
Oh, okay. My name is Adrian. I have a YouTube channel that's been covering the Summer Wells case. I've been talking to Andy Bernard quite a bit over the last several months, and he told me he was working for you when Summer Wells went missing. I know the TBI has probably talked to you, but I just wanted to confirm that Andy was at work on June 15th, 2021, if you can tell me that, and see if you remember what time he got there and what time he left that day.
The best I can remember, I'm almost positive he was here that day. I do not remember what time he got here or what time he left, anything like that.
Okay. What time do your guys normally leave that, like, whenever they're done?
Yeah, generally it's 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Okay. All right. And then, do you remember if do you guys have cameras at your place?
We do.
Okay. So he would have been seen on camera if he was there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, obviously, my cameras don't go back 2 years.
Right. And then, the TBI probably came for that stuff, or did they talk to you guys or whatever?
I know they came up here, but I'll be honest, I really don't remember.
Okay.
If we pulled up video or...
Okay.
I know they came up here and talked to him.
Okay.
I don't know if they ever... Gosh, I know, I'm sorry, I'm not a lot of help.
No, that's okay.
I really don't remember, honestly. Best I can remember he was, and I do think at some point we did go back and visit that and look and stuff. And
Okay.
I swear, the best I can remember he was that here. I know he was here that day, all day. I'm pretty sure, but
Okay.
I just really don't remember the specifics of it being this long.
Okay. So
I know they came up here and talked to him, but I don't remember if they said anything to us or not. They definitely didn't make a big deal about it if they did. But
okay.
I feel like I would have remembered it. So
okay. Well, that confirms what he's been saying. So.
Sheriff's office.
Yeah, I was just trying to get a hold of Detective Pruitt. I was trying to find out a couple things about something.
Hold on just a minute.
Thank you.
Detective Pruitt.
Yes, sir. How you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
All right. My name's George Bernard, Andy Bernard. I live at 125 Ben Hill Road. I was just trying to figure out some information, maybe, possibly.
What about?
Well, okay, for 3 years, I've been wrapped up in the middle of the Summer Wells case. For a while now, Fred, my cousin, has been saying that I was on the road that day. Nobody else has questioned me after I left my residence, when I separated from my...
You're cutting in and out, sir. I can't hear half of what you're saying.
Can you hear me better now?
A little bit.
Okay, I left my residence, didn't go back till September. I went through a separation in the process. I was just wondering, I was just trying to figure out if there was anything I could do, needed to do. Do you need to talk to me, see me?
No, sir.
Was I on?
Unless concrete leads come up that we can sort of verify the direction it's headed. We're just accepting concrete leads, and your name has not come up.
Okay. Well,
That, and I wouldn't put too much faith in what Fred Hill is saying. Like I said, your name is not relevant to the investigation, so you don't have anything to be concerned about.
okay, I greatly appreciate that. That eases my mind a lot, and I greatly appreciate you, sir.
Have a good day.
You too, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Mom was not with Dad. Dad was not on the road. I don't get what this benefits.
Who all heard the scream? Was it just me?
No, it was me and Boog and you.
We all heard it different ways that day too, right?
Yes.
Were you or your brother with your father that day on the road driving around like Fred says?
No.
So that explains why the land was sold shortly after Summer's disappearance. So my next step was to try and check that Andrew actually has an alibi during the critical timing question from 3 p.m. through 6:30 or 7. A number of YouTubers have stated in the past that Andrew has been seen on security cameras at work, but as far as I could tell, no one could confirm the exact specific times he was seen on camera. I don't think anyone out there has yet confirmed without a doubt that he was at work for the entire day. So today I went down to Haysworth Tire and Auto Service over in Kingsport, Tennessee, and spoke to Brian Haysworth, the owner. It was pretty busy there today, which appears to be pretty much standard for how the workday goes there. So I waited there until closing to talk with Brian. I spoke with Brian for about 30 to 40 minutes and asked him if he recalled whether or not Andrew was at work on that day on June 15th, 2021. He said Andy arrived late that day, which was typical for him, and that Andy was there all day and finished up until closing time around 6 p.m. He said sometimes after work, Andrew would even sit in his car for a while using his phone, so it's possible he may have actually left later than 6 p.m. He confirmed that he remembered all of this because it's exactly what he told the police when they asked him in 2021. He also said that he provided the security camera footage to them as well. I asked Brian if Andy could have slipped away at any point during the day to go to Ben Hill and then return back at work later. He said he or his son would have noticed that, and if he had driven the 26 minutes or so home and back, he would have been gone for a minimum of an hour, and that certainly would have been noticed. I believe Brian Haysworth is about as reliable a source as you could ask for on this matter, so I do believe that Andy has an alibi of being at work all day until at least after 6 p.m. on June 15th. The only way Andrew Bernard could have had any involvement in this disappearance is if he was able to pull something off after returning from work around 6:30 p.m. at the earliest. After speaking with Brian, I realized there was still a loose end. There is still a statement made by Fred Hill that he saw Andrew on Ben Hill Road that day around 3:15 p.m. I wanted to give Fred a chance to respond to this new information and possibly change the day that he could have seen Andy on that road. So I reached out to Ziggy to see if there's any way we could possibly speak to Fred again. Ziggy was able to get Fred to call me tonight, and I spoke to Fred on the phone. When I told Fred that I had confirmed Andrew has an alibi, being at work all day until 6 p.m., Fred insisted that he had seen Andy on Ben Hill Road that day. He also stated that law enforcement had shown him trail cam footage showing Andy on Ben Hill Road that day, as well as trail cam footage showing other people, including Candace. When I asked him why law enforcement would show him those photos, he said it was because they were asking him to confirm to them who the people in the photos were. So those are the current facts as I know them. Anyone can ask Brian Haysworth to confirm. Fred continues to offer additional information to the specific location of the cave where Roy Cotton Simpson fell, so I may take one more trip up into Laurel Run Park to find that cave and prove that it exists and see what's there. I'll let you all discuss what this means, but for the time being, this is everything I know.
I didn't.
Oh, but
I don't think for a second that you're involved in Summerwell's case. I think that Andy Bernard is, and I don't.
Well, I don't. Hayden's probably got something involved, but another person I believe was involved that we've done discussed yesterday. I discussed it with some of the bigger dudes, and
Yeah.
they're supposed to be checking a certain area out.
Fields Road or.
And I said they're supposed to be checking a certain
Okay.
area out.
Yeah.
And they'll more likely find her.
Who's the other person that you? Marlena Crawford?
No, he's gonna pass away.
Oh, another person involved. You think?
Yeah.
Are you
that
thinking
passed away.
who? Rick or Earl Taylor?
No, it was Cotton Simpson.
Cotton Simpson. And passed away in jail?
No,
Or prison.
he fell off a cliff on the backside of Laurel Run Park.
Oh man.
They're trying to go to a cave.
Wow. Have I heard of this person before?
Nope.
Oh.
This is something I just found out myself that I was questioned about, and he had mentioned a bunch of stuff to me that actually I didn't take serious at first, but it's probably where she is.
Oh my God. Pushed
Because,
off.
you know, that's where it started out at first, is Laurel Run Park.
Where that waterfall thing is?
Yes. Yep.
Like this
There's a
Sisebald
certain
tunnel?
hidden there's a hidden department in behind it.
Is that where the Sensible tunnel is?
That's
Sensible.
where they're trying to say her body is.
Wow. So you talked. The police have questioned you since you've been in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah, people were wondering about that if they were going to try to. Have they been nice to you, like when they were questioning you?
Well, they brought it up about something about the reward money and shit, and I told them I ain't want nothing. But anyway, I just wanted Summer to be found, you know.
Yeah. So they don't think you have anything to do with it.
I
Then.
ain't got nothing. I'm 100% clear. I mean, they
Right.
can't press nothing towards me on that cat. How
Right.
you been doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
There's food.
Okay.
Did you buy it?
Yeah, I'll get it later. It's fine.
I'm getting it now.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry, there was a delivery.
You're fine.
And come here, Bandit. I want to show you this pup. He's so cute. So